me today, I've got Tanya Williams of Folklorama. What is your official title again, Tanya?
My official title is Director of Marketing, Communications, and Engagement, but I kind of feel it should be Director of Fun.
I love that. Director of Fun. That's what we're going to call you. I would love to know, as I'm sure with so many in our audience, what is happening this year? Are we online? Are we in person? What's happening?
Folklorama is back. We are
Yay!
back in person. Yay! We are so excited to announce that we are back for our 51st festival. It'll be July 31st to August 13th. We have 24 pavilions, and we are excited to be back and excited to be celebrating the way we should be in person.
Absolutely. That is so exciting. I have to tell you really quickly because I think it's so important when we hear these things to pass them along. I spoke to a pastor at the Chinese Alliance Church recently just about Asian Heritage Month, which May is. And he said the thing that struck him the most when he moved to Canada was Folklorama and how much we embrace these beautiful cultures. So, on behalf of that pastor and all of Winnipeg, thank you guys for what you do.
Oh, that's so wonderful to hear. It makes our day to hear great stories like this. And it is, I have lived all over Canada, and to come back home to Winnipeg and see really how special Folklorama is, how the communities make Folklorama special, how everybody embraces culture here. We celebrate it, and that's why Folklorama is so important. And that's why we're also 365 days a year as well, so we can promote, educate, and embrace culture.
So amazing. Now, we may not have time to hear all 24, but would you mind sharing a couple of pavilions, maybe some returning? If there are any new, tell me a little bit about what's happening this year.
Well, what's so great is that we have 24 communities that will be joining us for Folklorama. Obviously, with that pandemic, not everybody's able to return yet, but everybody's been practicing. I saw some of the menus yesterday. Oh my gosh, I was drooling. I was literally flipping through it, and I don't even remember part of the conversation because I was just remembering I'm going here for dessert, I'm going here for dinner. So it's really exciting that everybody is back. Egyptian, actually, which started in 2019, is moving to a new venue. So there's a lot of really great things that are happening. If you haven't been to Folklorama in a while, I'm going to give you a little pro tip. Check out our VIP tours. So you can take a luxury motor coach. We have walking, we have accessible, we have cycling tours, and you can actually visit anywhere from 2 to 3 pavilions in one night. I'll give you an example of the luxury motor coach one. So you can pick a destination to be picked up at. You can pick which pavilions you want to go through our tours online at folklorama.ca. You get a cultural tour. You get a progressive meal. So your appetizer, your dinner, your desserts, your beverages, and you get to see 3 shows, and then the bus returns you to the destination. So it's such a fantastic way, and almost cheaper than going out for the night. It's to experience this. It's almost like you're traveling the world in one night.
I love that. And it's not just one night. It's not even just 5. It's,
No.
yeah, 2
14.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Excellent.
completely. We're so excited. We can't believe it's finally here. Our communities, there are fantastic volunteers that work 365 days a year to keep their culture alive and thriving. What a lot of people don't know actually is that all money made in a pavilion stays in a pavilion. And it helps anything from your traditional dance, your languages, your immigration transition programs. And without having that for the past 2 years, it's been very difficult on our ethnocultural communities. And now it's important that we bring Folklorama back so we can keep culture thriving and alive.
Absolutely. For somebody who's maybe never gone to Folklorama, what can they expect and what would you say to them?
Oh, first of all, if you haven't been, or if you haven't been in a few years, we totally encourage you to come back. If you go to folklorama.ca, you can actually find all the different pavilions. You can see their different show times. There's a little write-up about each one of them. As I mentioned, the food, phenomenal. I cannot wait to go. Highly recommend that if you're a foodie at heart, or you love trying new things, or maybe there's a dish that your grandmother used to make that you're like, I really miss that. Go to these pavilions. visit them, check them out. You can even shop some great souvenirs for upcoming birthdays or anything like that. There's so many great things to do at each one of them and really embrace the culture. And you'll really see how special all the volunteers are with Folklorama.
Amazing. Well, we're excited that you guys are back in person. Is there anything else that you wanted to share that I may have missed?
Well, actually, there's something that's coming up thanks to a subsidy from the Manitoba government on Monday and Tuesday nights at the 9:45 show, excuse me. It's $1 to get in. That's it. So it's a great
Nice.
opportunity. Winnipeggers love a deal. And it's a great opportunity to check out shows. And if you don't see your favorite pavilion that maybe hasn't returned yet, check out a new one. There's so many great ones out there. And sometimes it's great to just open ourselves up and embrace other cultures that we haven't been exposed to before.
Absolutely. I think like you said, director of fun, it is absolutely such a fun time to go to these different pavilions, but you're also learning about people's culture and seeing different ways that they do things and, broadening your horizon. I think it's such a great way to do that.
100% agree with you.
Right on. Well, thank you so much, Tanya, for taking the time.
Thank
We're going to
you.
direct people back to your website and get people excited. And of course, remind them closer to the date as well.
Sounds great. Yeah, all the information is up at folklorama.ca.
Wonderful. Thanks again, Tanya, so much for your time.
Thank you.